Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, you hit that like, you hit the subscribe. Talking about going on a ride, and let's get right into it. I wanted to talk about a few things. It's been a while since we've been doing these lives. And here we come, talking about 2 days. This is a daily chart. We're looking at Bitcoin. We're getting right into the charts. Now, we have three possible jumps here. Now, we're going to talk about it because it's very important to see what's happening. We're getting the pullbacks. And what are these pullbacks? These pullbacks are very important to get the last amount of Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency of your liking. So let's talk about it here. We have a 98,000 that we have to pay attention to as we're falling down, perhaps closing the second candle in a row, showing that the trend could be to the downside a little bit. Why? Well, why is this happening? I thought we were in a bull market. I thought that U.S. and China agreed to lower tariff levels in a 90-day pause. Why would this sort of thing be happening? Well, good afternoon, Mr. Rising Sun. Nice to have you in the chat. Nice to have you in the live. Well, pay attention, definitely to mention here, we have a 98,000 pullback possibility. I do think that is a big possibility here, but most people are forgetting that, well, since April, and it's only what? We're going to go look back. It's May 12th. Right now, we have April, May. It's common sense that we went from April, let's see, the 7th, from a $76,000 Bitcoin all the way to approximately 104. We have this on our charts, and it's amazing how we did touch and hit resistance. We did not call this. Why? Because, well, I'm a working man, and I've been very busy, and I've been trying to take care of my family and stack my bread in. Obviously, we have goals. I hope you have many goals. We're going to talk about some cryptocurrency prices here. If you do like to talk in the super chat and like to say your coin and where you think it may go, or ask where it may go, let me know which one you'd want to do. We're here for you. So right now, 98,000 Bitcoin. I'm going to do a couple of altcoins here on the side. And if there are any few ones that you'd like to do, let me know. I'll be more than happy to go over them if we could pull them up on TradingView. So here we are right now for the very first one. Hope everyone can hear me clearly. Right now we have the 38.2 pullback. It's at 94,000, just under 94,000. Looking at the 93.8. This could be a very likely head and shoulders pattern that could be developing really quickly. So pay attention. I don't really think that's going to happen. Left shoulder, then a head. I think we're going to go bounce up after 2. So pay attention. When I say 2, I'm talking about 2 days to the downside. So right now we have 4 hours and 33 minutes and 50 seconds until the next new daily candle. So I think it's very important for you to pay attention to what may be happening on this final candle. It's just pretty obvious that we're going to head to the downside and we may be developing some type of head. Could be 2 days to the down and then back up. So pay close attention to that. This could be giving us a ride to 98 or 94. Those are my two obvious. Would be a little concerning to see us go to 90,000 and a half, but that is also a possibility. Now, getting out of what Bitcoin is doing, because that's very important to find out, we talked about 3 levels. I did a video the other day, and I hope you paid attention to that one, because that was very important, and I need people to understand what I'm talking about, because real quick, I just want to show a few of my followers. We do some videos, and when we do these videos, well, if you pay attention, we are on point. And it's hard because sometimes I have to show you. But if you pay attention, my charts didn't lie. And XRP in the last few videos that we did here, you will now understand what we're talking about. So please pay attention. All these videos here that I've done, especially the one we did some pullbacks. Here it is. Bull market, pullback prices. This is the one I wanted to find. I suggest you pay attention to this because this we were talking about as the market was booming to the upside. So please pay very close attention to what we talk about. We were talking about that way before this candle finished red. And as you can see, once again, 4 hours. And they all seem to be doing the same thing. We are getting a double top formation. This is clear as day. This is why I know that could have been the top. And as you can see, the prices for Ethereum are as so. So 2016, this is one of the prices I'll probably be getting into, 38.2 pullback, not financial advice. Gentlemen, twice as nice. We're a little boring, no music. Don't you see how boring it gets? And that's why I kind of don't like to do it this way. But wanted to give you a quick update. We're going to be very quick. XRP I'll probably do. You can see how cheap it's getting. I like Biconomy. I do like Injective Protocol. I'm a big fan. I'm going to stack some of my bags on here as well. And having a hard time finding that to be a red candle showing the downtrend. So I'm a little excited. I'm looking for things in this nature. I'm looking for assets that are doing sort of that. As you can see, Biconomy is not doing that. It's doing what the rest of the market is doing. And as I can see here, I'm hoping for a double bottom or an opportunity here to create a right shoulder somehow and get us to continue. Same thing, 2 days to the downside. And if not, well, then we'll do a little Fibonacci like I like to do. Pull it out. This works for me. I know it may not work for you, but I want you to understand that this is some of the targets I look for. And right there, we're looking for 12.5 cents roughly. That's where I'll be buying some more. And we'll see what happens. We could not even maybe get there. We could be bouncing perfectly off that 13.71 as I have here as the other price. So please be careful. Don't jump in. Don't go into the FOMO. Please pay close attention to what's happening here. It's very important. Those are my drops. There's some other ones. What else we got? KeyCat, please. Hugo is here. KeyCat. Why do I feel like those two are the same people? I know I could be wrong. It just kills me. And here you go. For instance, a lot of people have been talking about this asset, and I see why. Particularly, nothing is stopping, and it seems like the volume is coming in very big here. Let's see if we can get a better, much better chart. Max, maybe they had a little bit more history. Oh, they do. A little bit more. Get to the 4-hourly because I cannot really pay attention to that. It's hard. Whiff, if you can, and SEI. Let's see here. No problem, Mr. Rising Sun. As you can see here, double top is forming here. So what's happening is, although we were looking at the daily, it looks really strong, looks really nice. Please be very careful. This 4-hourly here is giving me not only a sell sign. As you can see, I just got one. It's funny, right? I've seen that before the sell sign. Did I get a sell sign? Or am I bugging? Hold on, excuse me. See, they look like there was a purple line here. I think it went away. Somebody please confirm you saw that. See how they got a green dot here for a buy signal. I'm pretty sure there's a sell signal up here. It usually turns like a purplish color, but I do see the double top formation, so please be very careful. This is what happens, and then we'll see. What I can tell you is there's probably a 50% pullback on this, and why would I pick such a significant pullback? Because it's got a high risk. It's a high-risk asset, you know, and most likely that's what's going to happen. So we got 130%. I did the wrong thing here. I was just looking to see one thing. Let's get it to you because this is what we do for our followers. And what I'm going to do here is see what we're getting on the pullback here. And I said 50%. So you're looking to hear possibly to still come down. If this holds and it does not fall, the one price level here, as you can see, we're already hitting resistance right here. That is the 0.00488. So pay close attention to that. You can see these wicks are coming down heavy and we're getting a bounce. So until that shows that price breaking down on KeyCat, you will understand that this price will be your next buy level. Obviously not financial advice, but that would be something I would hope to get a double top M pattern right here. You see the M and you would expect hopefully a rejection there, causing some probably good support right about here. And then you would think possibly lift off. This could be your cup and handle. And then you would get a resistance, probably a level again one more time. But that handle is real. So pay attention to that. That's very important to understand as you look at that on the 4-hourly as opposed to the daily. It's very, very different. So we could come down all the way. As you can see, look at these days. Look at all this. People were taking profits. Like I said, Bitcoin went all the way. Understand, Bitcoin went all the way to 76,000. This is just in less than a month. And we went all the way to 104.5. So you got to understand, people with big money, they take their profits. They're not stupid. The young people and the people who are broke, well, all of us want to see a 1,000% move, and we're still holding and waiting, and that's why the volatile waves will kick your ass. So I understand how that is a big possibility. Look at these levels here. These are my big buybacks for Bitcoin as we continue to go. What else did we want to do? SEI for my brother. Let's see if we can get anything good or worth paying attention to. I'd like to go to Coinbase. Please understand there's just a reason because it's easy, and I know that's a legit exchange. I worry about these exchanges one day being insolvent, as you may want to be careful. If you're also an investor and you want to be diverse in your portfolio, being diverse in your wallets isn't so bad either, and a ledger or cold wallet, storage wallet would be very important after. As you can see, the trend changes happen very often. Every time, if you notice, you can see here, there's a double top that forms here, and this is specifically on the daily chart. So as you can see, you're getting your warning ahead of time. So look for your warnings, pay attention. As you can see, the downtrend has been coming, and you're hoping that this is the end of that downtrend. So you really do got to pay close attention to that. This is what we're looking for. So SEI, as my dogs are barking at being annoying, I apologize. SEI for Mr. Rising Sun. As soon as I get my stuff together here, I'll be able to give you a better reading. I think one of my friends are here, and that's going to where will be the end of this video here, of course. But this is where we're at right now. And looking from here, the support is 17.5, just roughly. So pay close attention to that. 17.5 is something you want to pay close to as a double bottom. As you can see, we're breaking out of this wedge here, and I don't think we're going to see anything further. I don't have any indicators out, which is not fair. It would be more important to have those. So we have to pay close attention. I love this one here, showing a little bit of some bearish momentum and then a kickback to the upside. So right now, if we do get this big jump to 34 cents, as I think we will, please pay close attention. About 34 cents would be major resistance. You might want to take some profits. You might want to stop right there, Mr. Rising Sun. I do apologize. I'm going to have to stop this video here. I didn't expect to go too much longer anyway. I wanted to do a 10, 15-minute video. Maybe do just one more. Let's see what's going on. Okay, it looks like we have time for just one more. As you can see, we're not going to take this particularly seriously until this breaks above. So we do have one more to go. As you can see, this line here, this will be considered a bullish momentum above 34 cents. As you can see, it's a beautiful cup and handle coming through, and that would be particularly nice, and we would see the next resistance level coming around 48, 49 cents. So that's pretty much what we're looking at right now. Pay close attention to that for SEI. I do believe that these levels do hit major resistance, and they do happen if you go back and pay attention to this. As you can see, history repeats. You can see some resistance without even matching it. I just know that that's coming here, and it looks beautiful. What else did we have? What else did we have? I don't see Mr. Rising Sun's, the rest of what he wrote. It disappeared. That's interesting. Let's see what I have. No problem, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do Solana. We haven't done Solana in a while. And you know what? ICP. I want to do that for a follower of mine. He would be very happy to see some ICP. But as you can see here, same sort of thing. Weird, right? I had the shoulders pattern developed. Before I even had this develop, I had this out here. And I was telling you the head was coming. And I said there would be a right shoulder. It's wild how TA works. Because it really is exactly and precisely how I had it. Now what's just happening is, well, we filled the CME gap. And people are taking profits on levels that they're familiar with. And that's just pretty much what's happening. So let's see what's going on with Solana. I'm trying to delete some things here and get familiar. Let's see. Solana, let's do a quick little time check. Price check, excuse me. As we come down here, I'm in rare form today, so excuse me. As we go here, we got a 157.99. That's a great price to check here. But the 38.2 pullback is where I'm more significant with. If we do get this bearish momentum, and I don't know how this is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't understand it. With all the positive news with China, the tariffs, and USA pausing for 90 days, maybe they're going to wait and make it worse later in 90 days, but I can't imagine. But there's a top forming, most likely. So we could probably get the 157, 158. I don't see us even going down anymore. Solana's very strong, so we'll pay attention to see what happens. All it takes is one big candle wick to the downside, causing some fear, and then, you know, this is really a problem. So it does take time for that to happen. As you can see already, we're looking at what? Let's get to the daily. We're looking at the daily candle. This daily matches differently than what I'm used to. Let's see what I can get, because it's definitely a weird candle. Let's, like I said, go to Coinbase. That matches up. There you go. 4 hours and 23 minutes. So 4 hours and 23 minutes, we'll be getting a new candle. If this is very important, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being in this, Mr. Ramirez, 2 daily candles to the downside. There's a big chance that we just start breaking up. Obviously, in order for that to happen, we would have to break above 178. I want to explain that to you for Solana. In order for this daily candle, which is 8 o'clock Eastern time tonight, as we're looking at the 3 hours, 3:37 p.m. time frame here. We're getting over that 15-minute almost, too, by the way. 178. We have to break above that and finish a daily candle, as this is a daily chart. Each candle represents the day. Each candle represents the price. You can see 2 candles down. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 days to the upside for Solana, and a very big 4 days. So they're taking their profits, maybe 2 to the downside. But after that, ladies and gentlemen, probably 8 o'clock tonight, we're going to pump down. But when that 8 o'clock candle hits, I expect Solana to be pumping to the upside. So pay close attention to that. If anything happens differently, we're going to be finding ourselves at the bottom at 146 for Solana. It's going to be scary there, but if you're not buying there, I don't know what else to tell you. All right, final crypto asset, and I'm done here. Now, ICP. ICP is a pretty good asset. You can see the Bollinger Bands are getting tight. Let's see if we come on in and down here and hit this support level of 530. Internet Protocol. This is about 539, 536. This is at a very important level, just seeing the exponential moving EMA. This is important just looking at it. I can understand that this is a possibility of where we fall to as well. 2 days, you can see, and then the 8 o'clock candle. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little cottonmouth here. The 8 o'clock candle will be coming in here, the next green candle. And I said green. We will be coming up, and you will be finding out if 584, if we start breaking the daily above 584, 585, Internet Protocol will be finding itself above this CME gap. We will be trading somewhere around $8.50 in probably the short term. I want to say in a couple of weeks or less. So this is a really big move for this possibility. So pay attention to what is happening. Don't leave, Pete. You know what? I will be back in 2 seconds to get a sip of water, and that's the only way we're not leaving. So let me get my sip of water, and then we'll be all right. All right. Well, I destroyed that water, but that's much better. So what's happening here is you can see the volatilities. You can see the daily trend. What are we looking at here? We're looking at Internet Protocol, ICP. You can see clearly the trend wants to break, right? This is the downtrend. The green line. We'll turn it red because that's what it's supposed to be. It's red. It's to the downside, ladies and gentlemen. This is showing you it's breaking. Well, when it breaks and it finally is a serious broken downtrend, you're going to find it at 635. 635 is when you find yourself noticing that, well, this is a serious uptrend. We're breaking above the downtrend. Now we are in a bullish trend at 635. It has to break a daily candle above that price. You can see how clearly it is here. Big cup and handle. Big cup and handle. We're talking about all the way to about here. So your cup and handle takes you to about 850. I mean, this bull market has not even started. I've been telling all of you this for a while now. Filecoin, very undervalued. Filecoin, very undervalued. We got to clean some of these charts up. They're very, very old. But you can see how this cup and handle came in, and then we died. Something happened, right? I gotta look and find out. That was the tariffs. I mean, pay attention to what's going on. These charts, if it doesn't make sense, something is wrong. Well, that was probably the tariffs. The tariffs came in and destroyed the handle. It was supposed to be a beautiful pickup. Same thing with FTX. The collapse of FTX destroyed everything we were supposed to have in that early time frame. Look at this. EMA, exponential average. It is getting super tight. It is getting ready to break. This is another confirmation, probably tonight. Filecoin. We will get a pump after the 8 o'clock Eastern Time candle. Pay attention to that. Appreciate everybody's support. FLR, let's do it for our followers. That's SLR. FLR for Flare. Let's see, Bitstamp. Bitstamp usually has a pretty good exchange. You can see, once again, the double top M pattern is disgusting, and that's where you're getting that lethal fall until the downtrend is over there, and that's what happened. Now we're seeing this V-like shape recovery coming in into April, and that's why the rest of the market is moving up. Now let's break it down. We have a daily chart out. This asset seems to move very slowly. If I were to do some of my handy-dandy Fibonacci sequence levels here and see where I'm about, I would tell you that this is another typical one of those high volatile assets. What we could see from here is that we would find a couple levels we could buy back. Like I said, this is all going to be possibility into tonight or until the trend is over. We're obviously finding a little bit of some profits being taken, and that is why we are seeing some downtrend here. 50% pullback, that is almost 1.5 cents. So if you pay attention to these prices, these are big chances of pullbacks, big chances to be able to buy before the next leg to the upside. Not financial advice. This is gentlemen twice as nice. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, and this is what you get. Dogecoin is next because we have someone following Ask. It's that simple. You follow, you ask, you comment, you say hello, and when we do these sort of things, you become part of the channel, and I give you my thoughts. Like I said, it's not financial advice, but it's some big thoughts here because this is what's happening. We are definitely coming to the downside. Definitely looking like a right shoulder, if you had to ask me. This is your left shoulder. This is your head. And then here is your right, which is coming down. People took profits up here. We're getting some profits. You're going to buy back, and then you're going to get your right shoulder, which is also an upward W. Pay attention to this because this is going to be vital when we get to that area. You're going to say, wow, it's magic because I've done this for years. And, well, this is what we do. All right, let's get the Dogecoin. Doge. So Dogecoin right now is another high volatile asset. You can see the whole, look at that. It's almost like this copy and paste here. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of these assets are doing the same thing. So for Dogecoin right now, probably going to be the last one I do into April. As you can see, looking at the same daily chart, it's very helpful. I don't have too many indicators up, and I hate when I keep doing that, but I do that sometimes. As you can see, the high volatile, very, very big wick down. How much are we down? Like I said to you in the last video, and I explained that to you at the beginning of this, we did a video already telling you that this was happening. I predicted that we were going to fall, and I said, here are the pullback prices you're going to want to buy, and I guess y'all didn't believe me 2 days ago. It is what it is, you know. And now we're here and nobody wants to watch that video. They want to watch this live video. Well, this is pretty much what I did already. I did it when we were much higher in prices. Isn't it funny? Now we're actually falling, and it's like, oh, yeah, Pete, good job. Yeah, we'll go watch the video 2 days ago when I did this. So what's happening is we're seeming to break past this 22.5 cents on Dogecoin. I do believe that we're going to get close to this 21 cents. It's going to get a little lower. Don't get excited. Don't get too excited. But we could do that. If we do break, we're getting to about 19.5 cents, and that's when I think it's about to be over. So pay attention to this. Not much more of the downtime coming. I said it once again. I'll say it over and over. 344, we're looking at probably about 8 o'clock Eastern time, and then this is the pattern of what we'll see. So either that one or it's going to be this one all the way to the 38.2 pullback, not going to the 50%. And, you know, those are our options. Those are our possibilities. I do believe that these are what happened. This is what's going to happen. So I appreciate everyone so much. Please make sure you share with a friend. Hit the like. Please don't share with too many people because apparently we like to get shadow banned. And who is this guy? It's like, where'd you come from? This is actually where I used to work. I don't know if you know that. I used to work on the trading floor, and this is one of the greatest places in the world. Used to have this badge to get in, the New York Mercantile Exchange. Oh, Peter! And this was the greatest thing in the world. This is my badge. I used to have to get in every day. Postage stamp guaranteed. It's just one of those things I hold dear to my heart. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, when I covered, you can see the address. You can see everything. It's just fun to be able to say, hey, I worked on Wall Street for 10 years. It's actually real. It's magnetic stripped. And it's now the Van Gogh Museum, believe it or not. I saw somebody told me there was tennis courts on one of the floors. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I learned a lot from watching some of these guys trade. I quietly studied them. I quietly studied the charts. And crypto became a big deal. And it was like, well, why did you get into crypto, Pete? Why don't you trade stocks? You know, why don't you do that? Do you understand that crypto took my job? You see all these people right here? They used to scream and yell. They used to create the market. It's called the open outcry pit. That was how the market was created. I want to buy cotton, sugar. I'm going to have the guy from China. I'm going to have the guy from Australia call me. Hey, Pete, I want to buy such and such amounts of cotton. Okay. Yell to the broker in the ring. We need so much blah, blah, blah cotton at this price. Put a stop, limit, whatever the hell's going on, right? Whatever they want. It's their order. And my broker will fill the order, and then we will process them a fee for how many shares? $2 a share. Well, you just did 2,000 shares. Well, we just made $4,000, and you just bought the shit. Imagine when you're going to sell it. I'm going to make $4,000 again when you sell it, $2 a share. So you better make money off your trades, and that's exactly how Coinbase makes their money. That's kind of how all these exchanges make their money. It's just no longer through an exchange on the open outcry. Now it's actually through paperless, everything's digital. And wait a minute, we're trading digital stuff. So, I mean, if it's not here to stay, I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone have a fantastic day. I thank you so much for your support. A lot of these prices are very important. Keep them and pay close attention because I'll tell you right now, when these prices dip and hit and we start pumping back up, I'm going to look like a genius, but I'm not here really to do that. I don't care about that. I just really want to help everyone out and make them understand that we do research, we do technical analysis, and cryptocurrency is here to stay. Not all of them, but the important ones are. That's why you have to do your research. Tokenomics, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention. Have a great day. Thank you.